Let's hop into our game. We got 2 matches this week. I should probably change the stream title. Oops. There we go. Let's see. We've got some Dark Elves for some Orcs. And we're mainly going to be looking to give advice to Smart Trigger after the first half. But we're going to take a peek at the first half anyways, so we know what occurred, what we're working with. It's a pretty annoying piece. Strength 4 Might Blow Tackle. And sure hands for against the strip ball. If you can get rid of the thrower, the strip ball's still great though. Strip ball's always pretty good. Yeah, no problems. Oh, one second. I feel like you've opened up your Witch Elf to a hit here. Your chevrons are the opposite way around. You get lucky though. But if you do your diagonals the opposite way, you protect the Witch Elf. But this way, the line of scrimmage gets punched, and then the Witch Elf gets blitzed. Because she's the exposed AV7 and Agi 5. I like a little bit of aggression here. Now, a minor thing you might not have thought of, something I like to do is, if I get a blitz, let's say, so your linemen are stuck, right? But something you can do is, this blitzer right here on the right, put him in contact with your LOS piece, and if that black orc follows, you get a hit, or you at least threaten a hit, which means that either the black orc will follow, and you can get like a 1 die or a 2 die, potentially, or even just throw a red die, be wild, or they don't follow, freeing up your linemen to just stand up and not have to take a dodge. If you can do that for both sides, it's a fun little way to get like a little cheekiness there. It works better when it's like you're based by strength 3, but strength 4 it also works. Or if you have like Dauntless for the follow-up or something like that. And that's not like an elf team thing, that's just like a general, if you can prevent follow-ups, you can prevent dodges, prevent extra hits, that sort of thing. Let's see. I like the pressure. You're in range to hit the ball. And you... Okay, the ball is... That was very dangerous actions by your opponent. The ball is probably safe now. So now you're just harassing a cage. Taking hits and hoping something breaks. I don't hate this, but you're giving up a lot of ground in the front. Make sure you don't have too many pieces to the side or behind your opponent. I don't think you currently do, but you're getting close to that point. Good, you're screening off. Good. Facing with the mighty blow. Now, this does mean you're likely just gonna get hit here. On the mighty blow. Yeah. The ball will go back into a cage. Though, this opens up a hit on the ball. If they let this stand. Like, you have a red die looking for a push into a 1 die on the ball. Same on this side. Except the 1 die on this side also has both down potential. And so your play is likely red die on the troll at some point in the turn into a blitz. That's a 1 die. Make it a 2 die. Yeah, good. That's even better. Still got a 1 die. You've blocked your 1 die. Yeah, if you didn't follow, you had a 1 die on the ball. And I still don't think you've blitzed. Yeah, you didn't blitz that turn. I'm assuming you... Yeah? Am I blind? Oh, okay, okay. I understand. So I'm assuming you just followed and were like, shit. Which definitely happens. Okay, that's really good for you. That's amazing for you. So now you have a straight 1 die that you can make better than a 1 die. And then you have the blitz. Got 1 in 81. That's a little rough. I see what you're doing. You're going for a 2 die into 2 die on the ball, and then also have blitzes. And just got unlucky a little bit. Another thing you could have done. No, never mind. What I was gonna point out is wrong. Like, that looked fine. Just got unlucky on the 181. Opening up a hit still. Like, we would still have dice on the ball. Like, we can even push this troll out of the way. Or bring something here and push you up. Okay. And push the ball with the chain push. That's unlucky. Push the troll. That's fine too. There were like 8 different ways to do the chain pushes there, and it'd be right. Although, let's go back to what I was looking at. So right here, Almost anything you do is fine. I like trying to set up a 2-die with the Witch Elf if you can. Which is not entirely feasible, I don't think. But we could hit this to here, not very useful. We've already moved the strip ball, so that's not really a concern. I want to go back and see if there was a way to use the strip ball for the blitz, if we waited a little bit. Strip ball was... Oops, move this a little more. Strip ball was on tackle. Okay. So that leaves us with some wonky stuff to consider. 3+, 2+ into red dice is available. So already from the get, actually, 3+, 2+ into 1 die is available into extra follow-up hits. That's almost worth looking at in and of itself. So that's a 3+ with a reroll. That's a 1 in 9 into a 1 in 36 into a blitz after moving this in here. And then you get the ball, like here. Then you have 2 frenzy hits available. Not the greatest, but they are available. Or you could do it with a different player. So almost like counterintuitively, your best option is just taking a 3+, 2+ dodge here. Not that the way you did it was like bad either. This does take more dice rolls. And here, I probably would have chain pushed off the troll and taken the 1 die with the Count Chocula. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Graga. Yeah, in most worlds, like, this ball is down. I'm not huge on that basing. That doesn't really, stop the ball from getting free. That dodge is just unfortunate. It's fine to take at the end of the turn. Yep. You're allowed to curse. Yeah, that's fair. Ball's down. Hit the troll, nice. Push is... Oh no, push is bad. Oh no. Okay, can we push the witch to safety? Oh, I love this. I love this a lot. Troll is still able to blitz the ball, which... Not the preferred strategy, but it is possible. Okay, and now we hit with the strip ball and then the lineman. No, you want to hit with the strip ball first. Because, you got block here. Yeah, so this is the troll blitz, right? No? No. That surprises me. Heyo, Glava. How's it going? Yeah, the witch catching the ball made this situation very awkward. I don't know why your opponent didn't blitz the ball. Really should have. Tap of the Blitzer, that's very good for the game, and also for you not having to buy a new Blitzer. This first half has been mostly good so far, though. I think your opponents made some odd decisions, though. Yep. Okay, good. You like a GFI here? I don't think you need to, though. Because you got other stuff to cover. Yep. Not using the reroll because the ball is safe. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're, like, technically in range to be blitzed. Most technically. It involves, like, 4 dodges, three of which are 4 pluses, and 2 GFIs. But you are blitzed. It's funny. Okay. And marking with tackle. I don't think you care. I think you just blitz and take the 2+ up here. You got guard, so you blitz, run away. You could try to stall, but I don't think you need to when it's your defensive drive. You've got the ball. Orcs will have 1 turn to score, assuming no kickoff events. Oh yeah, you could just use the Witch Elf. That makes more sense. What digital pack? Like in Blood Bowl 3 or Blood Bowl 2? Oh, I know very little about Blood Bowl 3 still. I'm not entirely convinced it's going to release this February. Now the problem starts. Like, the last several times I went to release it on a certain time frame, it didn't come out, so I'm still skeptical. Yeah, the first half was fine. Hopefully it does. But I color me skeptical. So this is where the problem starts. I like, for the most part, I loved the first half. Very well done. So I'm assuming removal. Yep, gone. Followed by removal. Ordering. Okay, just dead. That is a kicker. Kickers die. That's their job. At least your kicker kicked before dying. Followed by... not a removal. But this is going to be a foul, right? Get the run-ups. Before he kicked the bucket. Heh. It's a good one. I appreciate it. Okay. Coming in. Bunk. Okay, removal. So 3 removals out for the game. That is a rough line of scrimmage. There's not much you could have done about that. Yeah, so that was entirely like just that happens. Not your fault in the slightest. So 4 out. You're 7 versus 11. This is going to be difficult. So just before I see any of the gameplay, right? Before I see anything, general philosophy, when you are up 1 on your drive against a slow team like Orcs, fast score. I would go for a fast score, because fast scores you don't have to defend, and you have an Agi 5 piece, you're usually able to get that score, assuming nothing wild happens. Yeah, what Glava says, you heavy setup, lean one side, so a couple players pick up with like one of the blitzers, or even just the Agi 5, so you have a... If you pick up with the Agi 5, you can throw from further away, but you don't get the dodges. So I like having... What I like to do here... Let's do some doodling. So you get a player here, just to prevent the blitzes. Then get like 2 players here, one of them having dodge. And let's say you have your Agi 5 Witch. This is a blue. Let's pick a different color than that blue. It's a little hard to see. Let's go with the cyan. So we'll Agi 5, just some pieces. Piece to prevent your Witch from getting blitzed. So that's 4 or 5 of them. Somebody to pick up the ball back here, and then like one more as insurance on the left side. Or you can even put them back one, and they could also like maybe pick up the ball or something. So what I would be doing on my first turn, assuming everything goes well, probably bring this piece up here, this piece here, blitz from one of these, so probably this one's actually blitzing. And after you take that blitz, cover over here, get your Witch Elf in scoring range, which is she can score from 9. Yeah. Let's get her here protected and try to cover this pathway. Yeah. But with 7 players, this is going to be hard. But usually, at the end of the first turn, you want to end up looking something like this piece is out, right? That piece is down. You want to look like screen and scoring threat. It's like right here. And then somebody holding the ball, somebody defending the ball. And the ball can be anywhere, just anywhere safe. And you can do a handoff pass play instead. But you want to be like in scoring range with some pieces. You could even be further in if you can manage to cover it. But you just want to get really in there, screen off the ball carrier, and also have a couple extra scoring threats as the screen pieces, which is pretty easy with elves. This is actually much harder with a team like Chaos, but this is exactly how I would do it for Chaos as well. Yeah. And Glava, the screening pieces are actually scoring threats for elf teams, but for like Chaos and Orc, the other people, it's not quite the same. Oh, you're going for heavy hits on the line. Yeah, this is gonna end badly for you. Their AV9 versus your AV8, they have more block, they have more guard, they have more mighty blow. Yeah, this is not good. Dark Elves in response to what? Me searching for team names? Actually, I wasn't trying to refer to Dark Elves. Just like slower teams or Agi 3 teams generally have a harder time setting up scoring threats. So those are the teams where you need to have prioritize getting those extra scoring threats. So tactic would be Dark Elves. Yeah. Okay, these are not scoring threats, and you're wide open, and your ball is gonna get blitzed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not actually gonna get blitzed, but you're gonna get close to it. And the problem here is, no matter which side you go, you're not actually able to bring all of your units. And the tackle's honestly not a huge deal with the Agi 5. And also, furthermore, all of your players get based by the player advantage. and screened off. So this is now really hard to score. If you see, so let's imagine that we did cage up, right? If we had all of our pieces over here, right? So 4 out of our 5 are over here, and then the other 3 are the ball and protecting the ball. And the ball is like, let's say the ball is vaguely back here somewhere. We don't care. And then we have a floater piece that can, let's say the floater is like right there. Doesn't matter. What the orcs would do is, they would do the same thing. They would try to base all your pieces. They would try to blitz to get next to your ball. But then you'd have a 2+ dodge away into a handoff, or a pass, or whatever you need it to be, or a handoff into a pass. And then you just score, go up 2-0, and win the game. What this has done is, you're now finding yourself in a situation where you're all based up, you can't really dodge through easily, or safely, and everything's wonky. I do like that. Okay. Okay, now we're developing a scoring threat? Okay. You see, that's not a horrible idea, but you are down 4 pieces, which is a bit... If you had 11 players, your idea works fine. With 7 players, your idea does not work. Because now you're in trouble. Because also, the pieces that responded were all the fast pieces. So these blizzards can get back into play. And right now there's currently a blitz on the ball. Not relying on it though, good. And your witch elf is not in range. Your other piece is in range? Yes. So really you need to score here. And you need to get lucky. Probably looking at a 3+, 2+, 2+, 2+. And at some point you also have to get the ball. So, honestly, that's good. Oh, wait, no, that's tackle. So, honestly, what you're looking at now is, or anything else, I think the play is unfortunately I think it's either a 3+, 2+ tackle, which sucks. Let's not do that. Let's just agree let's not do that, if we can avoid it. It might be slightly better than 3+ odds on a red die, needing at least a push. Yeah, needing at least a push. But then what? Instead of that, let's blitz with this one. Because it's going to be a red die no matter what. Blitz here. Need at least a push. Follow. So that's slightly better than 3+. Let's try that again. About a 3+ into 2+, 2+, 2+. So 3 times 2 pluses. I'll pan down in a second. And then you do a 2+, 2+ pass sort of thing. Into a 2+ pass or handoff or whatever you can do. Probably a 2+, 2+ pass. So you're looking at a lot of dice, but it's actually not unmanageable with innate rerolls and a little bit of luck. Or you don't even have to score. You can even just hold the ball up here and hope you don't get hit. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. So you still do want to blitz with this one, then? Or just go for the 3+ naturally. Yeah, ooh, yeah, this is a hard turn. It's a hard turn. But let's see. Glava, you were wanting me to pan down to this. Could try to blitz with the Witch, but the Witch is not in scoring range, is the main concern. I don't think we can run away. I don't think we can delay getting sacked. We can do some things down here with just the players, but I want to see what actually happens, because I'm not sure there's many good options here. Blitzing on the 1 die is fine. I don't think you should reroll that. I think that blitz was actually good, because you get the push, and you can go 3+, 2+, and go that way. But I don't think you ever reroll that. Yeah, it was a both down, but you have block. It was a blitzer. You hit with the blitzer, what do you mean? Did you make a mistake? Yeah, I have added stats. I can turn it on all stats, if that helps you. Turn it on all stats for this game. That's fine. Yeah, and at this point, there's not much you can do. Especially assuming this goes out, right? Nope, but it's gonna keep getting fouled. Moving the really stupid is a little silly. They stand different, what do you mean? Speaking of, I can't tell the Kislev Blitzers from the linemen. I know they have, like, different cloaks on and stuff, but I can't do it. You're still leaving yourself a chance, I like that. At this point, though, you need to get really lucky. You need the ball to, like, scatter on field pickups. I can tell their personality by sight. Something, judge them not by the content of their skill sheet, but by the color of their elfiness. Oh, yeah. Blizzards are charging up. Yeah, and at this point, it's just, like, really hard, right? Like, your best bet at this point is red dice with the Witch Elf, which does not good dice make. Get 3+, 2+, 3+ to get rid of an assist into 1 die, red dice. Like, you don't have any options here. You are going for it, though. Respect it. Ooh, I respect it. Now what? Can't really you can't dodge into that, that's for sure. Good red dice. Yeah, that was a horrible scatter, but this is how you win the game at this point. But the better option would have been to set up for a fast score, giving up the line of scrimmage hits. Just because you were down 7-11. And this is actually a really well-developed orc team, so it's, like, pretty rough to deal with. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, ball is... This is manageable. Yeah, I assumed so. That's why I didn't comment on it. Okay. This is delaying the game, and all you're trying to do is delay. Orcs have no rerolls. You can still win this game. Yeah, dark elves in fancy white armor. I do like, I like a Mighty Blow piece on whichever elf rolls it. Usually not linemen, though. Linemen are lame. Linemen get guard block, and they get to live. Blitzers are a little more fun. Witches are a lot more fun. Assassins get multi-block if you ever level them, but, like, what loser takes assassins, am I right? Eyes narrow. Oh. No, feller, come back. It wasn't personal, I'm picking on Glava. But yeah, then you go for this 2+. Ooh, actually, you're making this a... You're not making that a 2-die. Bop, 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 bomb. Okay, that was another chance to stop the score. You did what you could, and this does end up being a draw. I think you did well with what you had after the first couple turns. I think the lesson here is just you needed to start the drive with a different goal. When you were up 1-0 and down 4 players, going for that fast score, and then defending against... Because preventing an opponent from getting 2 scores in 6 turns is not that hard. Usually, unless you get even more removed. But if you get even more removed, you were never going to stall for much longer anyways. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of misplaced priorities and a little bit of missed opportunity, but I don't think there were bad fundamentals at all. I think this was a really good game. I think the Orc coach makes some questionable decisions. But I think that overall, we had a pretty good Dark Elf base. Alright, so now, this was sent in by Outcast. Outcast was mainly wondering if they misplayed or got dice. I've not seen it, I have no way to say. We're gonna take a look. It should be pretty obvious if it's a dicing. It is Kislev, so it is hard. Yeah, and that's understandable. That's like how most teams would play it. But elves struggle to play just bash harder at that point in TV. If you were Chaos or like even Chaos, like up 1, down 4 players, I would probably still go for a fast score with like a Chaos team or an Orc team or anything else like against Orcs. I don't think I would with Dwarves just because I don't think the Dwarves could manage it. But I think that's most other Agi 3 teams, like Humans, yeah, what, Zond. Yeah, what Glava said. A lot of the Blood Bowl for new players, it's not knowing how to do the things. It's knowing which tool in your arsenal to use at which point in which game. And that takes a lot of experience. Like, there are still games where like, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And sometimes you go 0-5 against a Skaven team because you've got a massive headache and you want to cry. Speaking for personal experience on that one. We're gonna move to the Chaos point of view. Just because this was sent in by Outcast. This is a nice Chaos Warrior. I want it. Slap Tense or Guard, or... You can slap anything on that warrior and he's great. I like Tense on my strength ups. I also think that Guard prior to Tense is good. But, if you're gonna go Guard on a lot of other things, you can grab the Tense now. Be happy with it. Yep, bears on the goats. That makes it a little tricky. Honestly, I'd probably leave these down for now, and I blitz this thing. It's AV7. We have a Mighty Blow. We got a 3-die. This is what I would do. And worst case scenario, the catcher gets the ball, other catchers leap over, and this is a little awkward. But I don't mind the blitz there, just because it's 3-die. I don't think I stand these up, though. Glava, I think that with the Mighty Blow on the AV7, I think it's fine to take that blitz there. Though, you might argue that there should have been a reroll to throw 6 dice at it. But what you do here is you threaten this catcher, and you're just hoping the Kislev score rather than stall. Yes, but if he jumps out, that forces a reroll, rather than just dodging. But this is just a 1 in 9, 1 in 36 anyways. But this is not an unexpected situation. I don't like giving extra hits on the line of scrimmage. That's rough. The thing is, Glava, that Chaos is slow enough that you have to send players back to cover the scoring threat anyways. Because if you don't respond to the player at all, and they get the ball, they can stall for at least 1 or 2 turns. So I don't actually hate a little bit of a response, because it's like not a heavy response, only a couple players. And here I would be looking to get this down, go base the catcher. Yep, okay. Good removal. And is this 11 versus 11? No, it's 12 versus 12. Okay. I appreciate the basing here. This is probably just gonna dodge. You're trying to force the score. I think I would base right here. And then bring down your other players. Yeah, that's fine. I don't hate that spot either. You're gonna get a hit there. I like that. I would have moved your Chaos Warrior first. It's not a huge deal. You're not punished for it. But definitely move that down. Diagonal. Yep. Still able to respond on the right side. Good. Good. And don't follow. Good. Now you've properly forced the score, I believe. Okay. Take a hit from the Mighty Blow. It's gonna happen. Kislev, honestly, probably could have stalled down here. If this was like a push here and follow, catch her down, take a leap with something, might have been a stall. Might have been a stall. But that's fine. Also, yeah, I was just about to say. Oh yeah, they couldn't have Wizard. That's fair. I think there was a Wizard play here. I don't know. Depends how bold you were. Could have Wizard on turn 2-ish. Ish. Not really. Not comfortably. Yeah. Could have have fireballed this, even. I wouldn't have hated the fireball. I'm not sure how good it is. Let me think. This goes down. Get a blitz on the ball. Can surf it. This goes down, we can get a blitz on the ball and surf it. If the ball goes down, the ball is free. You could have convinced me there was a fireball. Just don't 1 and 8. Yeah. Tongas seem decent. I would say every turn does count, but the difference between giving Chaos 6 turns and 5 turns to score isn't that much. Like, the difference between 4 and 3 is a bit tricky for Chaos. 3 to 2 is massive. 6 to 5, meh. Indifferent. How much bench for Chaos? 1 bench. And Kislev are now down 1. So I want to see Outcast foul something. Yeah. Outcast should be fouling. Probably not lineman, though. Probably not lineman, unless it's the strength 4. You can foul that. You can foul any of the 3 blitzers. You can foul the bear. You can foul the catchers. Please foul the catchers. I think the catchers might be the most important foul targets. That being said, you could just go for the high roll removal play and foul anything. Yeah, I like giving the warrior a 3-die. I do like a little bit of threat backwards. That's fine. Yeah, this is mostly. I do think, just real quick, pause the ball in midair. I don't like setting up everything on the line, even if I'm going for a fast score. Unless I need to go for a fast score, because that gives you a little bit of perfect D screwing you over. Didn't happen, but like right now we've got 7 things on the line. If this is perfect D, it could be a little tricky at this point. Okay, not going for the pickup, that's fine. Push, follow. I like the push direction, away from the ball. Not following is also fine. I think I do follow here, though. Get something based. Okay, so in general, I think that line of scrimmage hits are one of 2 things. You either all follow or all don't follow. Or push sideways so that you still maintain your line, but also keep things based. Yeah, basing strength 5 on 2 downed strength 3s is really good. I don't think basing strength 5 on 2 standing strength 3s is very good. Okay, going for a warrior score, I think, is fine. That also gives you strength 4 on the ball. I think that's actually fine. I think that's good. No, on standing, it's not okay because you bring in 1 assist and take a hit. And, like, normally it's not worth it, I don't think. Unless you have some sort of support removing, like, guard protecting the strength 5 makes that fine. Oh, yeah, well, you see, Glava, I can't do math. Math is hard. You're right. I was thinking strength 4. Math is hard. I don't want to hear it. It also depends what skill the strength 3 have. If they have block, it's less worthwhile. If they have guard, it's less worthwhile. If they have mighty blow, claw, that sort of thing, you don't want to. But, like, generally, yeah. Strength 5 on naked strength 3s, pretty good. Here you should be looking for some position. You've based your corner. That's could be problematic. And I would like to see a little bit more space being taken up. Like, threaten breaking through. Actually get closer to hitting things. How's it going, Outcast? I saw you mention something. I can't remember if I spoke. Looking at your game right now. I don't hate the Wizard to score. I don't like it either, though. Okay, we're going for the Naked Beastman. Mighty Blow. So, are we breaking through this way? I think I would have just taken the both down. I know you gotta make it through, but I think I would have just taken the both down with the Mighty Blow hit. Just rely on removals. Yeah, I think right now we're just suffering from having been too close together. So back on this turn, this is fine. We need to take more space on this turn though. So I want to see like this strength 3 coming up because like all your warriors are scoring threats, all your beastmen are scoring threats. So get your strength 5 up here, get this right here. And you'll split yourself up a little bit, and then move your cage towards the middle. Sine Wave with 7 months in a row. Absolute mad lad. Everyone's favorite. Non-binary pal. Yeah, I do like the amount of Mighty Blow hits we're seeing. Mighty Blow hits are great. Let's get back to where we were. Yeah, I think both down here would have been great. Both down here, mark here, bring in an assist here. We could have threatened this blitzer. And still had our cage. Follow there to force some movement. Oh yeah, I do like carrying on the warrior against Gizlov. Now we need to keep the ball safe somewhere. It's mostly safe-ish. Gotta weigh in a little bit. Lino above the stun should have been the blitz. I think we should have taken the hit with the warrior and then seen that that was an option. Red dice. Pushes. Gets lucky on the reroll. It's unfortunate. Not unrecoverable, though. Still got ways out of this. Okay. This is also fine-ish, mostly. Less fine. I don't know how you get the ball back up. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, get someone here first, I think. No, that works. That works. We do need position down the field. Send the dirty player. Put the dirty player in scoring range and just threaten to score. You don't have a reroll, but they don't know you're not going to take that. Maybe catcher could pick what up? Yeah, bear hit first and scatter the ball. I agree. I think that's what I would have done. I don't think this way was wrong either, though. Move left, foul something with DP. Oh, I don't hate this foul. This is a good foul. That's a great foul. Good result. No Appo. Okay. And now we desperately need to get in scoring range on the next turn. Honestly, depending on the situation, you might be forced to just score next turn on the movement 7. This blitz is not on the move 7. That seems wrong to me. Triple red dice. What? That was a whoopsies. It also panned out, though. Okay, so I don't think this is the worst for the Chaos. We can get into scoring range. Well defended, I think. So this should be 3 die here. I don't hate that. Don't hate that. It does give you... That's basically a second blitz system. It's a good hit as well. Honestly, you could have just moved the strength 5 up to here, and that would have been nice. Don't hit this yet. Get into scoring range. Don't hit this yet. Don't do it. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you definitely should have moved first. Because you don't have to go very far. Yeah, the double skulls is unfortunate, but I definitely think without a reroll, you should be taking the move first. Because you only have one thing in scoring... Well, we had 2 things in scoring range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That does save a GFI on the next turn. You are right. I just think that before taking that dice, you want to... With no rerolls, it's like everything comes under scrutiny when it fails. You know, it's like, that's not even like, you're not even wrong. You just got punished by the 1 in 36. It just goes back to the proper turn ordering is, you know, stuff that doesn't take dice rolls, yada yada yada. I didn't hate the wizard because, like Glava said, that could have secured you a 2-1 drive. Yeah, that's unfortunate. No score. Yeah, the blitz did save the GFI, so it would have been a no GFI score. So it was correct. And it was done with Mighty Blow. So it was good in that regard as well. And now how you play is determined by, are you trying to win or are you accepting a draw? If you're trying to win, you go a little more aggressive. Here's what we were talking about with setting up all your players on the line of scrimmage. You might get base now. We don't. I really think that... I've seen a couple of games against Tonk now. I think Tonk really doesn't use perfect defense that well. I think that these players can be moved off of the block pieces and not get hit as hard. And I also think that we could move up more aggressively. We don't have to stay on the third line anymore. There is no quick snap. We can move up. Yeah, you can pop a bear in there. Yep, I agree. Pop a bear in with some backup as well. I'm not sure what basing this player is doing. Where does Mama Bear go? There is no Mama Bear. Full cage is, like, fine. Because there is the risk of it hitting on this side, risk of leap play, so, like, this is fine. Taking up a little bit of space. We are getting punched. Yep. This does free up the players. She stays with the Cubs. Yep. Indeed. Unless you're basing a lot, like, basing doesn't, especially if you were basing a Strength 3 player, you could have drawn several activations, but basing Strength 4 with a Strength 4 didn't really do much. These hits are going to be opened up again. That's a good removal. I do like this direction. I do like the Mighty Blow Blitz. I do like taking a little position. Yeah, basing, you're giving up a hit in exchange for something. The something is usually just like a player activation, but if you can draw 2 activations, maybe 3, or something useful derived from it, there's like an endless list of possibilities, and a lot of them result in pain and player death. That's unfortunate. Still a hit on the ball. That's not a cage, and you've blocked... Yep, you noticed it. You noticed that you blocked the path. This is the cage. It's like an eraser tip. Yep, been there, done that. No judgments from me. Yeah, this is pretty compact, but also Tonk is pretty far away, actually. Tonk is really far away with like half of their team. So I actually think this is fine. I think the overextension was to not base as awkwardly. But I agree. I feel like this could have been 1 square back and been just as good. But also, Tonk way overextended themselves. I like taking your movements before taking this hit. Some very recent lessons learned. Been there. Okay, good. Okay, and then you come mark here and get this 2-die, nice. Good. No down, don't follow. Actually, follow because it's jump up? I don't know. Yeah, because now you get jumped up, right? Lucky. So now, Chaos, you take a hit. Oh, you stall the rest of the match? You didn't go for the win? You don't have any rerolls, so I understand that. How many players are you up? You're up 2 players? Because I'm accounting for the bench? Yeah, if you go for a few fouls, you can still go for this one. And you can't really corner sideline gauge, that's for sure. Stay, don't follow. Good. Good. Yeah, I think I set up for a foul here on this piece, if you get a knockdown. I think mainly you use your rerolls a little aggressively. I think you could have still gone for it. Down 3 players guaranteed. Down a catcher. They do have 2 blodge pieces that are hard for you to deal with. So it is actually... I don't disagree with your decision one way or the other. I think usually you can go for the win, though. Do you have the fame? You do not have the fame. So you don't even have you don't have good chances of getting another reroll. So yeah, I will not judge anybody for taking or not taking the risk here, because I think it is a big risk to go for the win. No, needs the piece right now. So the fouls does have a risk. Fouls do have a risk. Needs the piece. Yeah, I think that if there was like 1 or 2 rerolls for Chaos, I think you go for the win here. But without it, it's also really hard without a tackle piece. Oh, on the previous terms? Yeah, on the previous terms for sure. That's unfortunate. I do think that that's why you just take the blitz with this player instead, rather than hit with the cage corner. But yeah, that's potentially terrible. You got a lot of dub skulls on block players. That was incorrect. Tonk should have dodged out, based this with something, then blitz on 1 dice. But yeah, especially, like, this is like a solid base of a Chaos team, but not 1 Mighty Blow, some block, no tackle, does not guaranteed win make. Especially no rerolls. The no rerolls is the part that gets me. Usually bringing this player in here doesn't make it more secure. Does force the blitz from one of these sides so the ball's not going backwards. I will say that Tonk is very aggressive with the leaping. But it's kind of like the play at the moment, right? But if that's the play, you might as well go from the other side. 1 die, yeah, that's... I agree. Why not 1 die? I agree. 3 die? Good. Nothing to lose off the 3 die. It's only a 1 in 200 and something? 99.5% of the time, it works every time. But no, I think that you got a little unlucky. I think that in the first half you mismanaged your positioning a little bit. I think you needed to claim more space and not get consolidated into a ball of meat real quick. I think that you could have found a way to break through the Kislev without re-rolling both down. And I'm not kind of want to go back. I want to look at the clump again, just real quick. Because I think this usually is a win. So to answer your question in DM, I don't think this was a dicing per se, but I do think that you had some spots where the dice failed at critical moments, and that's rough. But I think that it would have been manageable with different play regardless. Like right here, I think this position was fine to be in. This should have been the hit and then the follow-up. The blitz shouldn't have happened yet. This should have been where we were looking, I think. Or this should have been down and we have a path through-ish, or we mark some stuff. And before this, if we didn't want to be in this position, we can change how we set up here. Claim more space on the left side while things are already knocked down. Don't really want to base the jump up. Yeah, but this is a rough game for early Chaos, though. Kislev are really weird, and you don't have any tools to deal with them yet. So, like, you don't even have a lot of kill skills to deal with them that way. Yeah, I agree. I'm hopefully you can gather a little bit out of this. Outcast is in minors, right? Am I crazy? No, Glove, it wasn't a did I get diced here. Outcast asked me, I'm trying to remember, it was something along the lines of, I'm not sure if I was just frustrated, if this was a dicing, or if there was something I could do, but this is a really weird matchup. Like, but later on you'll get skills like Tentacles will massively improve, Mighty Blow, yeah. Oh, you meant both. Yeah. And now, you can say that if the critical dice rolls didn't fail, this was a win. But you can also show that a little bit more solid, structured game plan could also have been a win. But you still need the dice rolls to work. But yeah, that was decent. I agree with Yayo. There is always a little bit of a dicing. And when the thing is, if you get diced, everybody will let you know. It will be no mystery if you are diced. When it's borderline is usually when it gets hard to tell. Well, that's the thing. I do think, in general, you never dice, so it was something always you could have improved. There are games where you get diced. But I will be very explicit and clear when I think somebody got diced in a game. Usually, though, dicings are not as, not super common. But sometimes, if you get removed 6 players in 2 turns, there's not much you can do. Like, you get hit by a rock, you get 3 removals on the line of scrimmage, you get blitzed twice and 6 players die. Yeah, that's rough. I think the worst dicing I ever seen was it was me versus Egyptian Mink. And it was sweltering heat. I forced an early score, and then the second drive with 4 turns remaining was 11 Chaos versus 3 Lizards on the field. So I killed 2 sources and got them down, fouled them, and then in the next drive, there were 4 Lizards on the field versus 10 Chaos. That's a dicing. That's rough. There's literally nothing you can do about that. But that being said, I think we're about good, unless anybody has a match they want to throw in at their last second. If anybody has a recommendation, we can cover another. Otherwise, we're just gonna sign off, see if there's anybody to raid. No, anytime. Yeah. I appreciate getting the matches to review. Not having to track them down is great. And even if, like, no matches are sent in, I'll always grab, like, one or two. But usually it's much more interesting for me if somebody looking for advice gives me one. But I have done some streams in the past where I just grab a couple to look at that seemed interesting. And those are always fun enough. But, let's see. I don't see much to look at. Let's raid Mr. Page. That'll be fun. So, we'll go raid Mr. Page. Thank you all for tuning in. Mr. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Yep. And y'all have a good one.